Global warming may trigger conflict between Russia and the US, according to an EU report. They are both seeking control of the Arctic's vast energy resources. As the ice caps melt and the area opens up for exploitation of its raw materials, the stakes are becoming ever higher.
The Arctic's hydrocarbon resources are extremely important for the whole world, and though they are difficult to access and very expensive to develop, their amount is huge, and it is the last untapped place on our planet. In fact, they are the future generation's hydrocarbon resource stocks.
Satellite photos from the European Space Agency show a passage through the ice, from northern Canada to Alaska to Greenland. The waters are now exposing untapped mineral resources. Russia and the US are the two main players in a race to secure rights to the Arctic. Canada, Norway and Denmark may also be involved. The race heated up last year when a team of Russian scientists planted the national flag by the North Pole. It's thought that about 25% of the world's undiscovered oil and gas reserves are in the Arctic. The UN panel on climate change has predicted that polar regions could be almost ice-free by the summer of 2070, meaning those resources will become increasingly accessible. As the ice melts, new shipping routes will appear. The distance travelled by ship between Scandinavia and Japan could be halved. But wildlife will also disappear with the ice. The European Union is now calling for an Arctic policy to be drawn up to deal with the changing geopolitics of the region. And the EU report highlights the importance of preparing for future crises climate change may bring about, both in the Arctic and throughout the rest of the world.
Climate change is a threat supplier and a threat multiplier, and that would have consequences and increase risks for societies almost everywhere on the globe.
The world's changing climate is expected to destabilize other regions that hold large mineral deposits, such as in Central Asia and the Middle East. This is why, for international organizations like the EU, energy security is of the utmost importance for policymakers. Jessica Le Mazurier, Russia Today.